Hi guys, Bran here and welcome to another commentary video. Today we're going to be talking about Texas Chainsaw Massacre because it is a game that in the past, I don't know, the game hasn't even been out for a month yet, but in the first week of the game, I was having a pretty good time. I thought it was pretty enjoyable. Both on Family and Victim, I was having a great time. A lot of close escapes, a lot of close deaths, a lot of ups and downs. It was super fun, and I mostly enjoyed it. However, about the past week and a half that I've been playing the game, I've noticed a very, very huge shift in the way that the game is being played, and I feel like most of my matches end up on the side of being absolutely miserable, and I'm having almost zero fun in the game all of a sudden, and I don't really look forward to playing it too much. So I'm going to talk about what's happening in the game right now that's making me really not want to play it that much. I still play it every Tuesday on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TheMrHeadache. But in terms of making it a 50-50 game with Dead by Daylight, as opposed to some people asking if it's going to replace Dead by Daylight, ain't no way, because there's some very, very serious, severe flaws in this game that are very, very frustrating and would make, playing it long term make me want to tear my hair out. So let's go ahead and talk about them. So if you're paying attention at all to any sort of recent Texas Chainsaw Massacre content, you probably already know what I'm about to say. Obviously, I like to play Family a lot, and I do play 50-50 on both sides in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, legitimately. I would literally take 3 or 4 hours playing Family, 3 or 4 hours playing Victim. So I really am cut down the middle. I don't have a side preference here. But when it comes to the Family side that I happen to enjoy a lot and enjoy a little bit more than Victim, the main thing that I see that happens almost every match is it doesn't matter if you get a 4-man squad or a 3-man squad, but there's always some member of the team that knows the optimized exits or the cheesy exit. I'm talking about the gas station one where you don't even need to turn off the generator. All you have to do is pick 2 locks and call it a day, and you just got to pray that your randoms bring a cook. Because if you don't pick Bubba, then you can't start the match, so you're stuck picking Bubba, and then the other characters pick Sissy and Hitchhiker, and then they can't stop the exit gate, and so then the guys just get out. Or another wonderful example being the Family House. The Family House, the main map of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, all you have to do is go upstairs, put the fuse in, everybody escape out the basement, or they do the funny thing where instead of having to unlock one of the 2 doors out of the front doors, or the 2 front doors, you just jump out the window, go kick the generator real quick, and since there's not a gate to unlock, you can just very, very easily just run down the driveway and escape. TLDR, what I'm trying to say here is that the game hasn't even been out for a month yet, and there are some people that have already optimized the heck out of this game and know how to escape the game in a minute. A minute to 90 seconds. And it's really draining and really, really boring, because even with a good comms Family team, there's not much you can really do about that. Even with a good comms Family team, which, obviously if you're solo queuing, that's going to be even worse and less likely. There's not much you can really do about that. You just kind of got to take that, which feels bad. It really, really does feel bad. And that's not to say you should be winning a lot or winning games consistently in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It is a party game, but, hence the term party game. I feel like we should be, playing and having fun. But these people are essentially just speedrunning the levels and getting them done in about an eighth of the time it should take a normal match to take place. And then nobody's getting any points. Nobody's really doing any gameplay. And the match just ends super prematurely. And essentially the only people that are happy are the ones that, forced the situation in the first place. That way they could be like, hee, I won super easy. I BM'd you, haha. And then everybody gets less points. There wasn't really any gameplay happening, and suddenly the match is just over. So nobody really wins there. It is literally just to go, haha, na, boo, stick your head in poo-poo. It's there's no reason to do it besides just to show off and to be a jerk. I already made a video about bully squads, so that video exists on this channel, but that is still there and still as prevalent as ever. People that just get you in stun loops, and unless you have an extra family member down there to help you, you just get in these stun loops where you literally can't move, can't play the game. And, like I said, good luck trying to get a group of randoms that actually listens to your comms, comes down and helps you out of that situation, because if you get a team that knows how to, actually stun lock you, I'm not talking about some people are like, well, some guy tried to bully me and I put him down. No, I mean, people who actually know how to do it. Actually put you in a real true stun lock where there's, nothing you can do. That's super frustrating and irritating, but it's not much better on the Victim side. The Victim side also has tremendous issues that I find to be incredibly irritating and boring. And a lot of these boil down to people either exploiting or outright cheating. Obviously, you sissy gamers, you know what you're doing. You know that You know that perk? You know that perk that doesn't work right now and you're running it anyway? I had a match. I had a play session that I played 2 days ago. 2 days ago? Yeah, I was playing with some friends and we were doing Victim, and 3 out of 6 matches, we had an exploiting sissy or an outright cheating sissy. We had a level 0 sissy that had level 10 perks. That's a little interesting. that's something. So we 3 out of 6 games, so half our games, we had either exploiters or cheaters in our games. And you know, I don't know what Gunme is doing. Gunme is just over there like, that's pretty awkward. Ooh, that's a little weird that you guys are going through that, huh? Well, good luck. Like, I get that they're hesitant to make balance changes, right? Because it's a party game. That I understand. You want to keep the core, you know, identity of the game being a party game and not focused on making, like, especially snap balance changes. You don't want to make snap balance changes in a party game. But there's literally exploiting and cheating going on. They're just like, that's really unlucky, bud. I guess you guys are gonna have to just deal with that. Like they have, it has been a long time. They did one patch where they fixed the updated credentials bug. Just, you know, I appreciate that. Thank you for getting rid of the invalid credentials bug. But like, there's a lot of tremendous issues that are still in the game, affecting the game every day, and then they're like, y'all just kind of got to deal with that one. And I don't know. Like, it makes me not want to fire up the game. Like, literally, it gets to the point where, like, if I fire up the game and we're playing Victim and there's a sissy in the lobby, I just, like, there's literally a 50-50 chance it's gonna be a miserable game, and I don't like that. It makes me not ever want to queue up. I'm gonna be real. It makes me not ever want to queue up. Just like how the idea of, like, you know, the 5th exit on gas station and people being able to speed run the exit in a minute, like, makes me not want to queue up on Family. So there's just, like, I just don't feel like playing the game. You know, like I do want to keep playing it, because, like, when you do play this game and you do get, like, a clutch escape that you barely get, or like a really well coordinated family group of randoms, that stuff is some of the most fun stuff you can have in ASIMs. Like, I would say more than Dead by Daylight. Those moments, those magical moments where everything does come together, those moments are actually way more fun than Dead by Daylight on both sides, and I have a tremendously fun time. But those times are like those times when, like I said, the point of this video is, like, in the first week of this game, that was, like, you know, most of my games, and now it went down to half, and now it went down to, like, a third, and like like the amount of games where I'm actually having fun is just dwindling and dwindling and dwindling because of optimizers, exploiters, cheaters. There's a lot of problems in this game, and it's only been out for, like, what, 2 weeks? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy that people have already found ways to, like, pseudo ruin this game, and it's only been out for 2 weeks. I went from really thoroughly enjoying this game week 1 to week 2, just not even wanting to, like, I'm looking at this screen and I'm just like, I don't really want to play that. Like, I look at this, I'm looking at, like, you know, the play option up at the top of the menu. It's off the screen for you guys, but I'm like, I don't want to play that. Because, like, I know if I load up as Family, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm most of the time gonna be running into speedrunners, or stun bully squads and stuff like that. Or if I queue up on Victim, I'm just gonna be running into, like, sissy gamers who are sweating their balls off, whether that be through exploiting or actually cheating. And it's just, I don't want to play the game anymore. And, like, that sucks, because I feel like this is the, like, when this game actually does function, when people aren't trying to ruin the fun of this game by making it a super sweaty experience, it is one of the best ASIMs out there. And I mean that. It is literally one of the best ASIMs out here. So, like, I feel like Gunme has got to do some damage control. Some damage control on this game. Like, I know they want to be really hesitant, so they don't, like, you know, start balancing a party game. But right now, there's a ton of people. I'm not the only one that feels this way. A lot of my friends feel this way that I play with. You got to do a little bit of damage control, because I don't feel like this game is in a good spot. I feel like it has some very good DNA. I feel it's a very good blueprint. And I think, like, our first, like I said, the first week of play actually showed us that. Because, hey, when people aren't optimizing this or exploiting or cheating, it was a really fun and amazing experience. But if you don't stop those things from happening, it's going to be a runaway train, and nobody's going to want to hop on and play this game casually. So, yeah, you gotta get out ahead of the storm here. So, yeah, what do you guys think? What have your experiences been with Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Have you run into some of the stuff that I'm running to, or have I just have a a big run of bad luck. Let me know down in the comments below. It's gonna be it for today's video, friends. Thank you so much for watching. But other than that, I will see you when I see you. Goodbye.